that big omission in Kane Felix, who of course scored the goal a couple of years ago when we had to win to avoid relegation, or confirm that we were going to avoid relegation in the first season back in the National North. But other than that, a pretty strong Guiseley side this evening, as the referee just goes through the final checks, gets the game underway. Darlington, if you're listening on the Mixlr chat room, it's Darlington who are shooting from right to left towards the scoreboard end of the ground, and Guiseley who were shooting up towards the bowling green end of the ground. Free kick in the just on the halfway line gives Guiseley a chance to get some big men forward towards Becker and Ben Sharif, who's in the box. Becker nods on. Ben Sharif still in there. Plays it on. Gabriel Johnson on the right hand side plays it across the face of goal. It's a scramble to get it away. On the edge of the area, a shot comes in here from Polo, takes a deflection. It'll be a corner to Guiseley.
Yeah, there's a bit of bite, isn't there, in this, actually? It can creep up on you without the atmosphere and the fans reacting, but there are a few players who look really up for it, and it's certainly good fight by the looks of it from Will Hatfield and Joseph Wheatley.
Little gets the ball into the box. It's cleared. Becker's clearance is only as far as Will Hatfield, who again is playing an influential role in this game. Holness will take one from distance. Oh, it was a good strike. And it's tipped over by Brad Wade and behind. He only had one thing in his mind, did Omar Holness, as soon as he had sight of goal from about 20 yards out. And that was to strike the ball, and it's well tipped over by Brad Wade and a corner to Darlington, which Cowan will take in field. Becker closed down by Hatfield. Nice touch there from Becker into the feet of Gillam. Brad Nicholson into the centre circle. Oh, he plays a loose ball and gives the opportunity here for Adam Campbell to collect the ball off him. Guys, he don't clear well now, and Hatfield has a shot from distance, and he's hit the top of the crossbar. He saw Brad Wade maybe an inch or two off his line, thought he'd try the long ranger, and it dipped down onto the crossbar and behind. The block in the end made by Ryan, but the ball out of play, and now another throw that once again gives a chance, and then there's a challenge in the box. I think Wheatley, he takes the faintest of knocks, it seems, in the area, and the referee has pointed to the spot. But I don't know, I wasn't completely clean-sighted between the players. You saw, I think it was, or maybe even Campbell, who went across the face of goal. There was a foot out, player tumbles, referee points to the spot, and it's the opportunity now for the visitors to take the lead. And Brad Wade holds his arms aside and takes it, and he blasts it, and it hits Brad Wade's legs, but he can't prevent it from going in the goal. And Guiseley trail. A penalty, 26 minutes gone from Adam Campbell, who won the penalty and has put it away. And Guiseley trail, Guiseley 0, Darlington 1. Gillam with pressure, can't get out of his own half, finds the ball forward, but it just escapes Howarth, who almost looked tantalisingly close to receiving the ball. And then goes back into the Guiseley penalty area now as Darlington get away here. Campbell with a chance to make it too, but a good save down at his near post from Brad Wade. Campbell was at a difficult angle. He struck it first time with his left foot towards the near post. Brad Wade made sure he had a foot stuck out to put that one behind for a corner. Still 1-0 to Darlington. 1982, that's for me. That's when their socks are down their ankles, no shin pads. Darlington have it. They've got into the box here. The ball's forward, and there's a real chance here for Sousa. It's blocked. The referee waves away, appeals for a penalty. The ball still scrambled on the edge of the 6-yard box. Can't get the ball away. Goes out here to Campbell. Campbell swipes at it with his right foot inside the 6-yard box. Doesn't connect with it cleanly. The Lions get away with it once again because the ball got out for a goal kick. But really, you have to say, it might be 1-0. It could be more than that right now. Up against Dan Cowan and Gabriel Johnson. Splits the two of them, goes in field. Cowan's chasing back now. The ball back in here. Wheatley will get it, blasts it, saved by the goalkeeper. Second phase, chance now for a second, and it's cleared off the line incredibly. The Lions managed to clear it. The flag goes up. Is he given the goal? The flag goes up. Has he given a free kick? The referee is going across. Darlington think they've scored. They think that the ball wasn't cleared off the line. They're celebrating. Impossible to see here, but I think the goal has been given. I think I think that's what the flag went up by the assistant on that far side. And if so, I don't know who scored the second goal, but it certainly looks like it. It looks like Guiseley have now conceded that second that we felt was coming. It looked at first as if it had been cleared off the line. The linesman on that far side put his flag up.
This 45 minutes that we've just watched unfold in front of us, you know, on this basis, you'd say Darlington are a really energetic, hard-working team with a good understanding in possession of what they're trying to do. But if you're saying it's that Guiseley are hopelessly panicked every time you press them when they're in possession, I could believe that as well.
Well, the whistle goes. That's been a disappointing first 45 minutes for Guiseley. Held out until the 26th minute, and Campbell seemed to get rather a tame penalty given his way. Buried it just after it came back off the legs of Brad Wade. It just couldn't keep it out. There were a couple of other chances, though. Campbell could easily have had it 2 to 3-0 at one point before a goal just a couple of minutes before the break. And again, of course, Boston was the match after that. So this is his Nethermore home debut. Extended his loan deal until January, and hoping he can make an impact on this game. Gillam replaced after 45 minutes in which the Lions have really struggled. As you get the ball and get the game, well, the second half back underway. Ball out though after Ekpolo closes down and concedes a throw. Final third. And this wind has certainly built up as well since the break. I'm not quite sure who gets the advantage from our position here. At the moment, the advantage is with Darlington, and Sousa's making a run down this right-hand side, trying to get past Brad Nicholson. Plays it into the box. The ball's put into the back of the net. And Guiseley, no sooner do they get started in the second half, they've managed to start it in the way that they finished the first, and have conceded a goal. It's now Darlington who lead here at Nethermore by 3 goals to 0. Thankfully, Johnson's on the ball now. Gives it to Howarth, up towards Cian Harriott. Gives it back here to Johnson. Guys, they have a spell of possession here. Got options if can play a good ball over the top. It's a decent one. Ryan collects it. The flag goes up. Oh, that must have been tight. This one will be killed in by Sousa. In towards the edge of the 6-yard box, cleared. Follow up for McMahon, who wins the ball easy off Harriott and then drills it in from distance. Oh, it comes back off the crossbar. Fantastic effort. The flag is up. But that really would have been a tremendous goal, you have to say, from McMahon. He struck that one so sweetly. It curled, it dipped, it came back off the crossbar, and then when the ball rebounded to a Darlington man, the flag thankfully went up. Still 3-0.
Strange to think it's still only 3-0 after that incredible own goal.
There's not been an own goal. Guys, they have the ball. It's Ekpolo loses out as Darlington press again. Hatfield drills it from range, this time just over the bar. 3-0 down. And have they hit the woodwork 3 times, Darlington? And corner goes short. Guys, who don't clear the lines. It comes back in here from Sousa, and that one is fired home. Absolute delightful goal from Sousa. He struck it with his right foot, curls it past the goalkeeper and into the top right-hand corner. And that 4th goal really does put this game to bed if ever it was in doubt. And Erico Sousa has scored with 15 minutes to go to make it Guiseley 0, Darlington 4.
It's just part of the experience, really. And in a sense, in a way, you and I, we enjoy a bit of gallows humour. It's been an enjoyable enough sort of evening. The team have stunk and we've got thrashed, but,
Now there's a chance here as Carrick gets on and almost takes the ball away for the goalkeeper, takes a shot from distance. He then has his shot blocked. The goalkeeper does an acrobatic overhead kick to clear and then is conceding a foul. And just as Nick's on his soliloquy about how gloomy it's been and we're enjoying it anyway, with the Lions almost poke up with a goal.
Yeah, but crucially didn't even get a shot away. So
there's a chance for this one to be curled in. Nicholson whacks it into the net. What a strike. And that's a fantastic goal from the Lions. And it's Brad Nicholson who's fired that one in with his left foot. A thumping goal. Guiseley 1, Darlington 4. So it's going to be a throw that Brad Nicholson will take, and maybe one last launch of the ball into the box. Finds Kellett, who finds a good ball into the area, and Harrick gets a shot away. Palmed away by the goalkeeper. There's another stab at it, and then it's put behind for a corner. Ball goes into the Darlington half, headed away from Hamza Ben Sharif, who's staying up front just to try and find that damage limitation second goal. As he's trailing by 4 goals to 1. As the referee finally decides that that's enough. I think there's a few of us around the ground that thought that much earlier this evening, but it's been a pretty torrid evening for the Lions. The Lions looking collectively a little bit rusty, having not played a game for a month here at Nethermore. Russ O'Neill after the 4-1 defeat at home to Darlington. Russ, long time without playing football, but a disappointing way to return to it.
Very disappointing where, it's I think everything that could have gone wrong after 15-20 minutes did go wrong. Don't want to make no excuses. It's 3 weeks since we last played at Boston. I would imagine that Darlington will have had 5 or 6 games in that time. And in all honesty, I think you could see it. I think you could see they were a yard sharper than us. They were first for everything. They were more aggressive. I think the basics weren't even there for us today. I think it's middle of November and we played for that's his 4th league game, but we can't make no excuses. This is how it's going to be this season, not only for us, for other teams as well. But I thought we started all right, in all honesty. And then I thought John Wafula looked an handful up front, and we were getting runners up and beyond him, and Mark Howard getting on half turn and playing forward. I thought we looked a threat, and then obviously is it the time? Is it the time out? Whatever it is, but he's felt his hamstring and he's had to go off. And then, the decision from the referee, which is, I think they've said on the goal when they've seen it on the TV, that it's blatantly not a penalty, it's a dive. He's come from blindside, looked for him, and then fell over. And in all honesty, the penalty knocked the stuffing out of us. I thought we played with a lot of enthusiasm before that, but alarmingly, it knocked the stuffing out of us. And then obviously, Gillies felt his hamstring as well at half time, so we've had to make another change. And in all honesty, he's glad to see it end up bloody 90 minutes, in all honesty. But we've got that in tank now, and we need to lick his wounds, get training Thursday, and back onto another tough test Saturday.
There was obviously an evening with a few bright spots, but one of them was getting to see some game time for Andy Keefe.
Well, you've seen just in the short 50. I was desperate to try and get him on earlier, but we'd made, obviously they're in the ascendancy at this time, Darlington. We'd been forced into making 2 substitutions, so to make another one too early and then risk picking another injury up late on and playing for the last 10-15 minutes with 10, we just couldn't risk that. So, limited game time for him, and we hoped that he would have played longer. And circumstances have been different, he would have played longer, but I think you can tell just in that 15 minutes what sort of player we've got on his hands. As soon as he came on, he starts us off, and I thought we went back to front too early today a little bit, especially first half. And then as soon as Andy came on, he got to a lot of control, and I don't think it was no coincidence that we scored while they were on the pitch. So yeah, like you say, bright spot for Andy, but we need to have massive improvements if we're going into Saturday to play a team like Gloucester.
Yeah, so we chucked this one off to experience, but Saturday, of course, a really tough test. Team top of the league as well.
Yeah, another tough test. Yeah, like you say, they are what they are. They're well backed. They're one of favourites to go and get promoted this season, and there's no easy games in this. You look at Darlington, they'll be back to make a playoff, and they've just beat Swindon 2 weeks ago comfortably, in all honesty, and then they've had 2 games where they've mixed it up with personnel. And I went, in all honesty, to the Telford game on Saturday, and Telford scored early, and then it was one-way traffic for Darlington. He could have easily been 5-1 before half time. So we knew it was going to be a dangerous game. We knew that we've got great movement in the front 3, but in all honesty, it weren't the movement that killed us. It was basics, balls over his head, penalty that never was. We got done from a throw-in, their throw-in, then second half, straight away we started the second half. In 2 minutes, we have a throw-in, give the throw-in away, counter-attack goal. So the manner of the goals, and we just need to sharpen up, and I'm sure we will do.